The president thinks the anger against his government is manufactured and people are being paid. People hate Ruto for free.
One down!
I'm a free man! Yeah! I'm going home! Yeah! To my family! Hey! Thank you, Boni. Comrade power! Inazungumza. Sawa, I think they can hear me. I don't have to hold this. You can hear me, right?
What was just tell us about your ordeal?
So man. So I was at home on Saturday and I went to the bathroom. I came into the sitting room. I found guys wearing shoes in my house. And I'm like, why are you wearing shoes in my house? Then I clicked the police officers. So they surrounded me and I had to I told them by there I cannot breathe. Allow me to breathe because all over again I had the Tanzanian PTSD, what happened to me in Tanzania. I told them to allow me to sit down. I tried to breathe, focus on my breathing. Then I could breathe. Said, why are you here? I said, oh, you're arresting me for terrorism. Like, terrorism? Are you actually joking? Said, no, we're serious. So they took my phone, it was in my pocket. They took my phone, took other phones in the house, laptops. They went through every single room in our home and confiscated my journals and my notebooks. And then they said I'm under arrest. And they told me you're coming to Nairobi, DCI headquarters. So we are driving to Nairobi. Then I saw them going to my office. When I got to the office, I found Mr. Keith, and he had a search warrant. And they went on to search my office. I think my lawyer shall reduce the search warrant, and was saying that there's money in my office. I'm handling lots of money. I'm paying people. I was like, okay, you're welcome to my office. Do a search, which they did. They found nothing. All along between, so I was arrested at Lukenya. When I go to the office, they said, you're not under arrest. They're just going to search your office, then we let you go. Then after they searched, they said, oh, no, you're under arrest. I'm like, for what? They said terrorism. I said, I'm not a terrorist, but I know who he is, to Ruto. Yeah, that's what actually happened.
And what do you think of the charges that have been brought?
So I think, so the truth is, our president is scared. He's scared of young people because young people are organizing by themselves. They're going to the streets, they're demanding better. So our president thinks that people are being paid to go to the streets. And they think I'm the financier. So when they went to my bank account, there was no money. So they thought I have money in, like I have a safe. I don't even have a safe in my home or even in my office. I don't even own a gun. I don't carry guns. I don't own any weapons. So so they thought I had money in the office. If you look at the search warrant, say that they have information that I use Mageuzi to distribute money to goons. I have never worked with goons my entire life. The people that I've worked with my entire life are actually present here. The guys who are singing in court, I know every single one of them. And so I don't. They're here. So and none of us is a terrorist. So the president thinks the anger against his government is manufactured and people are being paid. People hate Ruto for free. No one needs any reason to be paid to hate Ruto because Ruto has become the worst of the worst. For the first time in history, for a long time, Kenya has political prisoners as young as 18. Kids who went to the streets, even 16, 14 years old, went to the streets to protest for better Kenya. Then they were arrested and then charged with terrorism. Kids have been shot in their homes. 12-year-old girl watching TV in their family home, killed. So the anger actually is very genuine. And not even, so the anger side with the young people, Gen Z was like, Ruto, you promised us jobs, there are no jobs. But now the anger has gone beyond Gen Z. The parents, millennial, my son is 18. My son is already radicalized. Here, today, there's a young man called Joseph. Where is Joseph? Joseph Shagala. Joseph left. Joseph's brother was murdered on June 25th. He's radicalized. Simba, where is Simba? Simba is his brother was murdered. So every time he kills people, people get radicalized. That's what he's failing to understand. Every time you arrest one people, you radicalize 100 people. Yeah. Just focus on remaining 2 years of your term and then go, because there's nothing in this world that is going to save Ruto's presidency. He's a one-term president. There's nothing. And I can guarantee you, he's going to be the first president in the history of this country who will leave state house and go straight to jail. Yes. They'll be arrested. Yes. And he's very afraid of that. So I know for sure what Murkomen and Ruto want to do to me. And I'll say this without fear. They want to give me a bad name so they can kill me. But let me tell you the truth is, if you smell the air right now, change is coming, and you cannot stop change. Yeah, and let me tell you, you can never kill an idea of time has come, and the idea for Ruto to leave power has come, and you can never undo. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. We say this. We say this in our homes. We say this in our churches. We say this in our pubs. We say this even when we're having sex. Ruto must go. We are tired. Any other question?
Yeah, no, but what about the ammunition?
There's no ammunition. There's no ammunition. It's all, those charges. So yesterday was a terrorist. Now it's ammunition. There's no ammunition actually. Let me say this. It's very important we stop being sensational, because that's what the government wants to do. They want to arrest me, then investigate. They should investigate and arrest. They came to my office without any cause. They found nothing. They came to my home. They found nothing. Now they have manufactured some charge sheet. And even as you could see in court, my lawyers were pleading with them and with the court to tell the police not to arrest me again, because the idea was I get released, when I come out, arrest me again. Because what they want to do is break my spirit, but you cannot break my spirit. The only way you're gonna break me is if you kill me. But even if I die, I'm not. Ideas don't die. Yeah, so the revolution will go on. Yes. Thank you so much.
We are here at Kahawa Lokot in solidarity with one Boniface Mwangi. Boniface Mwangi is our colleague. He is known a public figure. Everybody knows what Boni has done for this country. He has suffered long enough. And now it's time for us to back Boni, to start with Boni. And so I myself, to give my opinion, I'm not happy with the judgment that has been given by the magistrates. 1 million Kenyan shillings is a hefty and unreasonable cash bail for a human rights defenders. It means that the courts, our judges, our magistrates are on the side of the oppressors. I mean, their intention is to silence human rights defenders. Their intention is to silence those who are coming out to speak against this system that is so cruel, that is so barbaric, that is killing our people, our children. I mean, I don't know how we get out of this, but we need to get out of this very, very quickly, Kenyans. And we are doomed if you are not going to unite, if you are not going to speak with one voice, if you are not going to liberate, including all our institutions, including the judiciary, which I believe are institutions which still hold colonial legacies. That is why we are suffering, because we are being led by institutions and by people who are still holding colonial legacies in Africa. That is our problem. Kenyans, if we do not wake up our minds, liberate our minds, it will be so bad for us. Going ahead, it will be so bad. I'm telling you, I'm not hiding you. Police will continue killing us because colonial police killings is a colonial vestige. It's rooted in colonialism. So we must address these issues once and for all. And the political class, the whole lot of them, they must go. They must go. There's no negotiation about that. We will not compromise the murderers anymore.
Okay, and we also want to say that human. Let me make the statement.
My name is Amirian Kasina. I'm a human rights activist here in Kenya, and the government needs to be seriously ashamed of what they are doing to genuine patriots and criminalizing human rights defenders of this country by calling us terrorists. And we are saying we are not terrorists. The government knows who are the terrorists. The government understands who are the criminals. The government understands who are the goons that are attacking peaceful protesters when they are going to the protest, when they are demanding for their rights, which is a constitutional right. So we are saying we are not going to be silenced, that we are going to soldier on, na tunakuja.
Okay. Yeah, and also we want to tell the government that human rights activists are not terrorists.
Yeah.
So this intimidation must stop. Arresting Boniface and trying to intimidate human rights defenders. We are not going to allow this. And we are saying that Kenya is a democracy. Defending human rights, it's part of our constitution. So calling human rights defenders terrorists is not the right thing. And with the human rights defenders, we will continue defending the rights of our citizens, yes, and we shall not be intimidated.
Yes.
So to Ruto, to Murkomen, to DCI, and to everybody who is misusing police to try and sell fear to us, we want to tell them we will not stop and we shall keep defending the rights of our citizens. Thank you.
Comrades power.
Power.
Comrades power.
Power.
A people
United
shall never be defeated. A people united shall never be defeated. I'm here to say, as a social justice activist, that it is very, very shameful to the state, thinking that they are going to intimidate human rights defenders, to let them take this country to the dogs. What we are saying is that no matter how much they intimidate us, we are not going to relent.
Yes.
We are going to move forward and we shall liberate this country. I know Ruto is using the same script that he was using during Moi's regime, because he was the head of militia group of Moi, and I think we are going to allow him to take us to that darkness that they reigned with Moi.
Yeah.
We are saying
Enough is enough.
enough is enough. Yes. And on nane tunakuja na tutahakikisha tuko barabarani mpaka tukomboe hii nchi. Na Wakenya nawaambia, kama mjaona sasa hivi, kama mjaona kile kinaendelea, ni kwamba wanataka kuongoza kwa njia ya kibepari, na sisi hatutakubali. Kila mwana mbunge mwenye ako mbunge, tunataka Wakenya wawaondoe, alafu sisi Wakenya tuchague watu ambao watakuja kulinda katiba yetu. Aluta continua.